All right, so here we are playing a little crazy frog monk. And level 2, I did the entry level stuff because this is frankly boring, just running around. About to start my quests, and with the new changes with DirectX 11 to EverQuest, some things aren't working 100% like they used to. Like the quest overlay keeps going away every time you start the game, which is kind of bothersome, but you get used to it. We already picked up the first two quests. I'm going to just run through them. There won't be a whole lot of commentary, I think, on this. Just a few things I might have learned throughout the years playing this game. I have been playing it since the day it came out, or the day after it came out. I was doing this entry level quest. I got one of the new things that I didn't know about until a few years back is auto skill, so I kick automatically instead of having to manually know where it kicks, which is great when you're leveling your skill. Of course, don't do this if you're playing against casters because you want to be able to interrupt their spell casting. Another thing I've seen on people on this interest zones that people keep hitting these things when all you have to do is use an open skill to open them, saves you some time instead of hitting them. Now the monk is more or less without equipment, just the gear that I got when I first started it. Um, so we're just going to run through this zone and have some fun killing stuff. Hopefully make it out of the zone sometime this century. Keep an eye on how many I need of each. Ooh, made another level. Of course, as a monk, that's not too terribly exciting unless you, few levels that you get new skills. Now, I had to admit, I've never been to this zone as a monk before. I played a monk many, many years ago, but never since this song came out. So I had no idea if this augmentation will do any good. I guess we shall figure out. Yeah, I don't know what I'm applying this to. And normally that goes on the weapon, but there's no weapon to do for this, so not entirely sure. Oh, I guess I do have a weapon, didn't realize that. One NPC snuck a weapon to me. Alright, now we got a little bit of box on that. I think go back and say hi again. Alright. Alright. Need another rat. So for those longtime players, one thing they have removed in the last, I don't know, some years is you no longer need to have magic weapons. That tag is gone, so for those of us that really have played a long time, meaning that in Quenos, however you want to pronounce it, right, you can now hit those pesky light stones and get yourself some light equipment so you can see at night. See here how long it takes to try to hit these things versus when I just target it and hit open, it's open immediately. Now, this might see some of you think I have a really messy layout, and I really do. I be first to admit that, but that's okay. One enhancement that did do some spec I really like is the tabbed bars down here. I like to have my skills coming up here so I can kind of keep an eye on skills goes with having the Merc. I like to have a tab that the damage that the Merc does and gets done to over by itself so that doesn't clutter up my window. Also, I have, when you get higher levels, when you have abilities that goes off, when you cast spells and whatnot, that goes over there just so, again, doesn't clutter up the windows. I'm using a tank mercenary for this. I will be doing that for a while. I found that most classes that works well up until about 65 or 70, depends on their playstyle. Um, and it just, you can kill a lot faster that way compared to have a healer. Of course, as usual, much safer to have a healer mercenary, but you know, if you don't need heals, why have a healing mercenary? Oh, I guess get a blue loincloth. It's always handy, I suppose. So I am going to try to show all gameplay on this character. Probably won't be doing like the banking and that kind of stuff, unless I decide to go on a shopping spree to up a gear at some point. Oh, I believe I did get an arrow at some point. Did I not get an arrow? I did get an arrow, so we can finish that quest without going back. And I like to arrange these bags so I know which one is which. You can always keep the one of food as the last one. I can see one of the quests I picked up was to drop one arrow to this guy. And since we have an arrow, oops, give him that. Experience for that. Now, for this quest, you get a quiver, which we don't really need. So we can sell that for some money in a bit. Let's make sure we have all the quests you can do. Oh, one more quest we can do. So for those that haven't played a long time, you don't really need to do this zone. You can still go either do the new starting zone. There's a lot of good quests there to get gear and whatnot. Or you could even have fun and go do the original zone, starting zones, but there's nobody there. And man, they are slow when you're used to the modern zones. They do have better items than they used to. But you can usually come out of this new starting zone with not fully geared, but quite a bit of gear. So this is the quest item I need here. But that's, we know what that is. So we're just going to go killing stuff. Of course, that is what the monk is good at. You can see I have the kick thing down here, but it automatically kicks for me, so I don't have to keep track of that. Just one less thing. Comes in handy when you get new skills. They need to, like when you get the round kick, you can set it to do the round kick, I believe. This makes your life a lot easier when you're leveling up. So we're kind of doing two quests at a time. We're getting these silks from these little white cocoon thingamajiggies. And then we're killing stuff for this other quest. So as usually in every quest, just kill absolutely everything you can get your hands on. Nothing has changed in that regard in almost 25 years. All right, we need one more of those. Let's kill this puppy too. As you can see, our skills are slowly going up, including the kick skills. So that's all good. All right, we need one more of those white things. There it is. I think they'll go up. I don't know. What level am I? Level 3. Oh, I might be it. Okay, don't need any more of that, so one is useful. Now you could go try to kill these Gloomfang lurkers. We'll try it. What the heck? It's the worst I can do, you die. You don't lose any XP yet at this point, so no big deal. Okay, so we have all of those. So we hand those in, we get another piece of armor. And yes, the frog is really kind of annoying, the jumping. Maybe it was a bad idea to pick a frog, but I haven't played a frog before, so I figured out what the heck. Hopefully none of you get motion sick from watching it. Oh, must be somebody else up here. So eventually, we need to kill this queen up there, but I don't think we're going to try that quite yet. We'll try to lurk out. We might die on this. That's okay. So this is a paid account, so the mercenary is super strong on this, but they're not really strong quite yet. I will hit men here. Just I don't think it's going to work, but at some point you're going to get that skill up. So what we'll oh, right at 11 level. So what we're going to do is going to set this guy to main tank and me to main assist while we're doing these more difficult ones. Let's get the skills up. I think what we do need to do, and this is such a boring skill to raise, but that's okay. Bind wound. So the sooner we start to raise that, and that gets much, much easier when you get into your 50s and you get some AA, so you actually can heal more up to 50. I can't remember, is it 50 or 70%, something like that? It stops it down. This makes it really hard because you're almost dead before you can use it. I'll take a look. It will tell you if you do it too late. I really hope to see some skill raises on this. Oh, Bind Wound 1. Fun thing with this, I had a necromancer at one point that actually had it maxed out at like level, I think 65. And we were doing a raid on one of those really S names. I can't remember what it was back in the day, snake things. And everybody was wiped out except for my necromancer. I was almost dead. I managed to find wound on one of the clerics who was almost dead. Got him up to start resting under the raid and keep. So we actually managed to kill the mob. That was pretty funny. No one expected a necromancer to be the one healing people, especially with bandages. So what we're going to do, we're going to back off a little bit. See, he hits for like 16. What am I hitting for? See, I hit for nothing compared to what he does. That's just not fair. All right, we need 2 more lurkers. We'll get those. Then we'll head back up and hand things in. Maybe I'll make another level. Oh, maybe not. We're on level 4. And I'm playing with a headset on, and man, this is loud hearing these people hit with a headset on. One more. Then I need 2 regular spiders. And this one will wait. One more little spider. Yeah, I said Mercenary is so overpowered. I was playing a level 63 Druid, and my DOT spell was doing 350, something like that, damage every 6 seconds, yet my tank is doing like 270 to 320 hit every single hit, multiple times per 6 seconds. It's just not fair. But it sure makes it a lot easier to level up, and there's which one was it? Oh wait, There's not a lot of people playing at low level, and those that are, a lot of them are just power leveling up because they want to raid um, with a guild or whatever, and they need another character. So a lot of people are just cruising through it. I'm playing on a server that I'm new on, so I don't have much for anybody that can help me level or anything. I don't have a ton of plat to buy myself better gear. It's just a matter of leveling up the good old-fashioned way. That's okay. That's fun too. So we're not quite level 5. If I remember right, monks get the new combat skill at level 5. Okay. There's the quest to kill the queen. I think we're best off getting our level first. We'll see. Oh, that jumping might get old. I think I understand why I don't see a whole lot of frogs being played, besides being really silly looking. So I'll loot those barrels every time I run by them. Gives you food and drink, among other things, backpacks, which I remember starting to play, like the biggest thing you're playing up early on in the game's history was getting those backpacks so you could actually take more loot, so you could actually sell more and make more money. And we're definitely going to let him hit that. We'll see if he can. So see, with him set of main tank, he will actually try to take aggro off me from anything that is hitting me. Now, as a monk, we can't obviously have that all the time because we do need to get the skills, the defensive skills. But there is plenty of time to get those up over time. Okay. That's it. I'm not sure we can take the queen yet. We might be able to. All right. So you can see there, if you notice some of these people running by me, some of them are rather decked out in gear for low level. Not supposed to have sparkly things following you around at this level. Okay, it's level 5. You get the origin, so you can port back to where you start from. So it's nice out, and we get round kick. So what we're going to do is type in this auto skill. You can see we can do round kick. So now we're going to change it. Let's see if this works. And here I have to go over here. I'm going to use round kick instead of kick. So this we can keep an eye on it. Load this with round kick. And we'll put this over here so we can see when it's used. There we go. Let's see if that's a little bit more reasonable sound. Okay. What y'all, I hear purring cats. So that's funny. And we'll sell this, gives us some money. And we're gonna go hand in this over here. We should get the new weapon. All right, so we have mace. How's a weapon? That doesn't sound right. So it does my weapon I have from here. It does more. This gives us a weapon to use in second or later at some point. So we'll keep that. I don't know when I get dual wield on the monk. It's fairly early. Don't think I have it yet. Skills. Oh, I do have it already. All right. Oh, well, then we'll leave that in there. We'll race both hand to hand and that. Pick up this. So throw stones for is really just for pulling if you want to pull for a little bit of distance. It's not very useful. All right, where to? Kill more? All right. So that first cave straight ahead is kind of the early part of the game. Whoa, somebody. Train, train. It's 2024 and we still have trains. Maybe I should have this mission on this character to make it to Karnor and make one of the good old-fashioned trains in Karnor. That'd be fun. But if I was going to do that, I should have created a bard because those are great for making good trains with. Let's see. Somebody that up here. All right, I have no idea how well this is going to work. Yeah, that was easy. Now I have to find guard Hobart. Oh, so we get a minor healing potion and a hat. We are currently having poison on us or something. Pick up a more quest. See, there's some quest here. This is the overall quest to finish. You get an item if you finish the entire thing. So that's doing all these other quests. This fluttering we can't do until I get further down. So I just comment that out. This guy, it's too hard to do right now. This one we can do, which is killing the regular mobs over here. I don't think I can get anything from this guy yet. Nope. We got all of them from this guy. Man, this guy's been dying all over the place. Yeah, somebody's in there cleaning stuff up. That's okay. These things spawns quick. So again, all these barrels are. And I've gone through this before and looted enough food in here to be like level 70 before I ran out of food and water. So, see this thing flaming familiar, that's just not right. But people do what they want to do. Yeah, it's in this pile of bones. No. Yeah, there's something weird after the latest patch with these. So I have a button here to hide all the corpses. There. Everybody always concentrates on the top where most of them spawn. So few people come down here to just kill everything. It's great. More stuff for me to kill. As you can see, level 6, now we start to lose a little bit of experience. a few more quests here. So for some reason, this window I don't think you can make bigger. So you're going to go down to this sabotage quest down here because it's fairly easy most of the time. It said we're also finishing one of these other quests as we're going, so that's cool. So you're going to take this in here, blow it up, and there's start to be able to count on here somewhere. And I think you do take explosive damage if you're next to it when it goes off. You can see the countdown is going. There you go. And you got almost 22% experience. Okay, I don't know what this guy's doing. That's okay. All right, what else you need? Grunts, warriors. Yeah, we'll take this captain over here. Yeah. Guess he took more than he could handle. Mm-hmm. can see I'm killing slaves for this, and there's a other thing up here somewhere that I need to kill as well. And some of the slave wardens for the other quests. All right. And watch my hit point here. Okay, so 70% is the max you can go to. All right, we need 4 more goblins. If you have a healing potion, use it, right? We need a key, I believe, of the locksmith. Oh, so close to level. We'll just have to find something to kill. Like that guy. Oh, so close. So close. Ooh, and I have a sneak. I didn't realize most got sneak. Boy, that's gonna take forever to level up. That's okay. All right, we're gonna go sell. I think we'll end this episode right here. See if we have any more quests available for Easter, guys. Ooh, 2 more. Okay.